Hello adventurers and welcome back to another episode of Firestorm Reviews, where today we'll be looking at the D&D Honor Amongst Thieves owlbaer slash whatever her name is, the druid from the movie. And just before we look at the figure itself, let's have a look at the packaging. And this packaging is very nice. It has a nice D&D style artwork of the owlbaer right here with, I'm assuming, either a fighter or a paladin in the background there. What do you guys think? I think it's maybe a fighter, but I'm not 100% sure. We have the big Honor Amongst Thieves, and I know, looking at an Honor Amongst Thieves figure after the movie's been out for about, 2 years, I believe? I live in Australia. We get slow shipping and delivery stuff. So yeah, it shows the figure here in its crawling stance, and it comes with 2 extra hands. This side, another image of the owlbaer, another image of the owlbaer here, and its hide and centimeters and all that jazz. Boring technical stuff. More boring technical stuff. D&D logo, and all that jazz. Now let's move on to the figure itself. Alright, and here is the figure itself. Pretty nicely painted and sculpted, I gotta say. The feathers look absolutely amazing here on the arms. Made of a decent, flexible material. The eye painting is probably the best on the figure of all time. The massive bulkiness of it. Here it is compared to a deluxe class Transformers figure. And I'm pretty sure it's basically the biggest thing you can find. So yeah, I gotta say, this thing here would make great work in like a D&D stop motion animation, or whatever you use them for. Like, I'm planning on using it as like a big centerpiece in a D&D campaign I'm running. Having like my players come across it. Okay. So yeah, I gotta say, one fun fact about the owlbaer from the Honor Amongst Thieves and the druid character. Let me first get her out. And here she is. She physically shouldn't be able to turn into an owlbaer. And this is something that one of my friends really hated about the D&D movie. He said druids cannot turn into owlbears because owlbears are considered monsters. So yeah, you shouldn't be able to turn into this. So let's get you out of here. And yeah, let's have a look at its posability. On its head, it has a double ball joint, I think. So decent amount of posability. Next, on one of those pivot thingies, gives it some more posability. A beautiful belly and back stretch. Arms can on a butterfly joint. Arms rotate 360, bend at the elbow, bend at the hand, and here, swivel at the hand. Decent leg articulation. Can do decent splits. And bend at the knees here. Alright. And pretty hard posability of the bottom feet. It also comes with 2 second feet, which you can use for crawling. So let me just show you. Those things are tight and hard to get off sometimes. You just slip them in, and there you can have it. And just take that on off. Does this count as a transformation? It's hard to do on camera. And there, now you just pose it in a crawling position. And now, speaking of poses, to the pose montage. Here we have it fighting a concavinator. Here we have it feasting on a Parasaurolophus. Here we have it T-posing. Feel the domination on it. And here we have it taking on the most craziest D&D party I've seen, with Spider-Man, Vi and Caitlin, Reaper, and Master Chief. Alright guys, now let's have a look at its size compared to some of my other figures here. Here it is next to some of my Transformer figures. It's pretty big compared to them, dwarfing a leader class as well. Here it is compared to some of my other action figures I own. Here it is next to some Mega Bloks Pokemon figures. And here it is next to Motor Drones V. So, my final thoughts on this figure? It's a good figure. Do I feel like it had a bit more accessories compared to what it came with? Yes. I got this thing for $25, and I feel like it should have come with more than just a second set of feet. Maybe another set of claws or something. Or at least giving its beak closable. Make its beak closable. Besides that, those are my only real complaints of the figure. It's decently painted, decently sculpted, and it deserves quite a lot of love and affection. And I'm, unlike some people I've heard who complain about this part here, I honestly don't mind that very much. It feels like something that'll be actually kind of what happened, like the upper feathers on the neck would come down and cover the feathering on the chest here. Feels like something that could actually physically happen for real owlbaer. So yeah. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.